Hello, water signs. Thank you for tuning into the channel. This is going to be a general timeless reading for the collective. So when you run across this reading is when you're supposed to see it. Again, this is going to be for the collective, so know that all messages will not resonate with everyone. Any information about Sage Company is in the description box. And with that said, Cancer, Scorpios, and Pisces, let's go ahead and jump into your reading. Okay, water signs. So let's take a look at the bigger picture. That is the energy surrounding today's reading. What are you not looking at from a different perspective that you need to really look at in a different perspective? Is it your wins, your successes, no matter how small or big that they are? Are you not looking at the accomplishment that you are making, the strides that you are making? And this is tying in from the last couple of readings. So I really feel like, okay, this energy is sticking around because it still needs to be addressed for some of you. So there may be a mother-like figure or actual mother, someone of authority or heavy feminine energy who feels like that you are taking risks that may not be necessary. Okay. Although you are doing things in the name of happiness or for your happiness, some of the risks that you are taking or not taking, some of the risks that you are taking, and for some of those, some of the risks that you are not taking, or is hindering your ability to elevate. Okay. Elevate into this other level of what this energy is to push you into the direction of your happiness or what's going to make you happy. Or maybe you haven't even really grasped the concept since you are making successes, but it's still not providing something for you, right? Or this level of fulfillment that, for everyone else, you would think that it's going to provide you with some type of fulfillment, but you're just not there or just not getting it. This is making you not be able to see eye to eye with people, especially that person. Because of these risks, right? The ones that you're not willing to take, or the ones that may be a little bit too much, however these risks are involved in your situation right now. Because of this, taking them or not taking them, or it's the way that you're doing it that is causing some type of disappointment or is leading to disappointment. So, if you do not do it correctly, either take advantage of or figure out what you're not doing right, water signs, you're going to be right back at that lesson to do it over again. Somewhere we veered off from the path. Somewhere we are not looking at the bigger picture. Okay, we're isolating ourselves still. I'm getting think bigger, Think bigger. You're refusing to go bigger out of fear of being disappointed, being let down, or it not working out the way that you want it to work out for you. But it's the chance that you're not taking that is going to keep you, again, in these tower moments, to keep learning the lesson. You are being given opportunities at so many different things or aspects that will influence your life to make you happy. But I really feel like that this is about you not knowing what it is that you want to make you happy. Like not narrowing it down, not having a focus. Let's clarify these things. I mean, there's a want and an energy here wanting you to elevate, wanting you to, yeah, there go that disappointment again, and it's due to the risk. Something that you're afraid to do. Because you've been disappointed in this area before, okay? Okay. That don't mean that this time around is going to happen the same way it happened the last time. And it's about your happiness. The elevating, getting to this level of elevation of where if you look at the bigger picture, it could get you there. What is it that you want that's going to make you happy? Like truly, deep down, inside. What is it? Without you lying to yourself and without you just saying something because of the appearance of how it's going to make you look to others. In your heart of hearts and your soul of souls, water signs, what is it that you really, 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 really want? What is it that you really, really, really want to focus on? Love, opportunities at love, pouring love into yourself. Because a lot of you haven't done that. Because you're too busy pouring love into others. And then it leads you to sadness. It leads you to heartbreak. It leads you to disappointment. Which is going to cause you to keep having these lessons that you're going to have to learn over and over again until you get it right. This is really, this is a learning moment. I mean, it's teachable. It's a teachable moment, being taught on how things work, on how if you don't, for some of you, your focus is on family, all right, and having like everything being in its place the way that it's supposed to be, or in your mind, how you visualize that a family life should be. You're not there. Somehow in the family structure, you're continuing to be disappointed. So therefore, whatever this is that you allow to continue to disappoint you because of how you're not doing something, how you're veering off that path that you were getting on, okay? This disappointment is keeping you from getting to here. Some of this has financial undertones. For some of it, it is what you can't get from others, right? And so the lesson here is, how do you get it for yourself? Don't try to rely on others to get it for you, or be there to pick up the slack when it doesn't work out because of something you've done, water signs. This is about self-sufficiency here. This is about you loving yourself enough to figure out what it is that you really want that's going to make you happy. To move however it is you need to move to get this. Got to be more important to you than it is to whoever this is, okay? That is the message here. right? Whatever it is that you want in your life that's going to make you happy has to be more important to you than it is to anybody else. Nobody's going to know what it is that's truly going to make you happy, water signs, but you. You can get all the advice in the world, right? You can get all the advice in the world, but at the end of the day, it's going to be all about the actions you take or do not take, how you feel or what you refuse to feel, what's going on and what you refuse to acknowledge. It is something probably from a childhood, a trauma that you have not completely worked through that is hindering you from being this stable home life, happy life with whomever the characters are that you want in your life, water signs. Okay, it is something that you have not addressed, healed from, and moved forward and past because of the past disappointment, right? This is about stuff that happened in your past. It's hindering you from moving forward to having the life that you want to have. It's that simple. You are going to continue to feel incomplete, unfulfilled, disappointed, sad, stressed out, emotionally drained and exhausted if you do not make your peace with whatever this is in your past. Try to find a way to heal from it so you can go ahead and move on and be happy. But you got to deal with it. And this is all about not wanting to acknowledge it, that it happened, it's a thing, you went through it, and trying to figure out a way to get through it so you can move on with your life. Or are you going to keep learning lessons? And that's just the bottom line, water signs. Are you going to keep learning lessons in hopes that you'll get it? And the getting it is the healing. And if you don't never get it, then you're going to keep learning lessons. These coins, I feel like the coins is advice and lessons, and like these are gems that people can drop and can keep constantly dropping on you, to you, for you, right? But until you acknowledge, make yourself aware, okay? You actually acknowledge whatever this was that you need to heal from, figure out a way to heal from it. You're not going to be able to make it here, but you got to, so you can make it here, so you can stay on that path to where you were going. You got to stand strong and firm in what it is that you want, but you got to know what it is first. And you got to let nothing stop you from getting it. This has got to be more important to you than it is to anybody else. And until it's important to you, you're going to keep learning these lessons over and over. You're not going to be able to get out of these cycles, water signs, okay? What is it that you got to see? What is it? What more do you have to feel? What more do you have to go through? Look, what I see is gifted individuals who are very keenly aware of their environment, what's going on around them. It is something about what you are refusing to acknowledge inside of you, the truth, right? Not the appearance of what the truth is to everybody else, what society has been labeling as what is the social norm and what's supposed to be normal. It's deeper than that. It's what you don't give a damn about what society has labeled anything that has to do with your life and how you want to live it, okay? That's the first thing. Be aware of who you are. Stand firm in your truth, water signs. Okay? Love on yourself a little bit better, a little bit more. Find that love for yourself, because a lot of y'all have fallen out of love with yourself. You have so much that you want to pour into other people, but you have not poured an ounce of it into yourself. You have got to figure out how to love yourself more. Because that's what's missing. The love for yourself. So whatever these traumas was that you have went through has made you fall out of love with yourself, water signs. Again, you have it to give to everybody. You thrive when you are able to pour that into other people. But you don't have nothing for yourself. There is not even a drop. And there's so much for you to have. But you got to love on yourself. And the reason why the love for yourself is so important is because then you wouldn't allow yourself to be so beaten down by the challenges that life has thrown to you, will throw at you, to see if you're going to stand firm and stand strong in your core values of your belief for your life. This is about you. This is about you. And no matter how much you try to isolate yourself from the world, from acknowledging the truth and the traumas that have went on in your life, until you deal with that, find some way to heal, love yourself more than what you've been doing, you're never going to see the bigger picture of what the world has to offer you, because you're going to be too focused on feeling that depression, that sadness, that disappointment, more of the disappointment. You're going to let fear overcome any success or achievement or accomplishment that you've ever made, then, now, and in the future. But you're going to have to take care of this business of loving on yourself more, water signs. So you won't be so defeated, or feel so much at a loss when something doesn't go right. When things have not gone right. And you live so much in the past and in those past hurts that you can't see when the universe is loving on you. When the universe is sending you those things that for anybody else will offer some type of enjoyment, some type of fulfillment, accomplishment, those feelings, it's hard for you to feel that because you're so consumed and wrapped up in this past trauma, in these past traumas, whatever it is that you're dealing with from the past, you have not dealt with it. You have not dealt with it. And it's hindering you, and it's hurting you, and it's disappointing you more and more and more because you have not dealt with it. You have not found a way to heal from it. Learn what you need to learn, heal, and see how beautiful life is for you. All the beauty that life has for you, it's there, but you can't see it. You can't see it because you or just living in your trauma, and that's not where you're supposed to stay. But unfortunately, it's taking you off of your past. It's keeping you from taking advantage of stuff or new opportunities. It's keeping you from opening that eye. Your eye. This is all. Look, this is about awareness. You're not that elevation. You're not able to get there living in this past trauma. And when you do that, it's going to open up so much for you. When you're going to see so many things so much clearer. The clarity. You're going to get it. You're going to get it. when you get it. But it's got to be important for you to get it. It can't be more important to everybody else. Everybody else around you already know. Everybody else around you already know your potential, your worth, your value. You are unaware of it. Water signs. So you have to get on that same page. You got to love on yourself more than what you're giving to yourself right now. And it doesn't feel like that is much. You're going to have to figure out a way to do it. Okay? Love on yourself. And there's that risk right there. I don't even normally pull this many of these, but it really is telling a story. It really is telling a story. It's like the bat signals that the universe is throwing you, you can't even see them right now. You're not getting them because you're not open to receiving them because you're so focused and you're so implanted in that past hurt, okay? There's so much nurturing and love that the universe wants to provide for you, wants to get you out of that bubble that you have secluded yourself to. They want you to break free and take advantage of every opportunity that's out there for you. The love, the financial ones, the whatever it is that you want in your life that's going to make you happy. That's this ideal family, right? The stability that is required for that, and your place in that and what you can do for that. Whatever this is that is so important to you that you can't even focus on, you can't even live in the now for this because of the past hurt. There's so much at stake here if you do not figure it out. And you're going to be right back into the getting the lesson or learning the lesson over and over and over and over again, because I feel like you could be so close to the ending of living whatever living or life you have in these traumas and ending that so that you can begin again. You're there. You're so close. You're so close. There are so many nines and tens and endings and starting over. You're so close. You're right there. You're right there. But it's some things you got to acknowledge. Go ahead and put them pieces together. But these are pieces of you. Get to the truth of yourself, your emotions, who you really are, your truth. Break free of the labels that society has created for whatever it is of the lifestyle that you want to live and how you believe society wants you to live. You got to break free from it. Because that is what is keeping you from loving yourself a little more, a little better, and having more confidence in how you move and what you do for the life that you want to live. This is about your lifestyle, but this is also about your truth. So many nines. You're right at the edge of getting through this. These are the restrictions and the bounds that you are putting on yourself. Nobody has put these restrictions, these boundaries, and these limitations on you but you. You have the tools, or you have access to the tools that can free you from these restrictions that you are putting on yourself. You got to acknowledge that the life that you are living that is making you feel this way is a lie. There's no other way to put it. The life that you live in is a lie. How do you really want to live? That's where your new focus should be. That's where your outlook should be. That's where your bigger picture should be. once you get out of living in this lie. Break free from whatever that lie is. Weave the life that you want to live. Free yourself for that so you can live the life you want to live according to how you want to live it. Your rules, your values. That's where you stand strong and firm in. This is about you. You breaking free. So you can, whatever ideas and thoughts and whatever that the new that you want to enter into, it's all there once you get out of this lie that you living underneath, that you hiding behind, and live your truth. Stand firm in that. It's so many aspects of this. This is all about you. This is not about now. Whoever this person is in the beginning, they may have tried to give you this lesson here, and you didn't want to, and it's caused some kind of conflict. But at the end of the day, boo, the reason why you going through what you're going through and you keep learning these lessons over and over and over, and it's the same one, is because of the lie that you are hiding behind. And once you break free and you live your life according to how you want to live it, the way you want to live it, when you decide to do that and love on yourself more and not care about what other people think or how other people believe that your life should be structured or a life like yours should be structured, once you break free from that and get into your truth and live your life the way that you want to, free, you're going to keep having that tower moment over and over and over again until you break free from that lie. Okay? This is the universe, and that is you. And this is the nurturing, loving blessings and everything that it wants to pour into you, of all the things that you want in life, to do in life, whatever you're passionate about, right? This is the universe saying, I got you. You're going to be okay. But you got to do this one thing first. You have to break free from the prison that you have created yourself. That life that you have been living has been nothing but a life full of lies. Break free. Be who it is that you be, the person that you know you want to be, who you are. Be authentically you. Be yourself. That is the only way you're going to ever feel the real love, feel free, not restricted, not bound, and not like you're hiding all the time from something and always constantly being disappointed. One disappointment after another disappointment after another disappointment because of the lie that you're living. And you'll never be happy. What is it that you really want? That was the beginning of the Let's go ahead and pull your oracle cards, water sign, and close out the reading. Free yourself so you can be happy. Free yourself. The light has been shined on this. Here's the illumination. Here's the exposure. Here's the exposing. You know, and you can't act like you don't, right? You've been exposed. You've been exposed. Now do what is necessary to living your truth. That's the only one that counts, and that's the only one that matters at this point. And once you decide to stop hiding behind whatever this lie is, this illusion of a life that's supposed to be yours, and live the one that's really for you, water signs, a new dawn, a new day, a new dawn, a new day, that bigger picture. You're exposed. Your lie has been exposed. You have been living a lie. Now live in your truth. so you can be freaking happy on the road to whatever it is that you decide is for you and that's going to make you happy. And then you'll be at peace and quit fighting yourself because you refuse to live out in the open and be who you truly, 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 truly are. Embrace it. Embrace who you truly, 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 truly are. Nobody's going to care. When you realize that, when you embrace you, everybody else already knows. We waiting on you to embrace who you really are and who you want to be, so you can be free, so you can be open to everything that the universe wants to provide for you, take care of you, nourish you, feel that love. And okay, that's what I have for my water signs. Okay, darlings. Be authentically you. Get out from under this lie so you can break free and so you can live. Until next time, thank you so much for the support. We'll see you next time. There's so much. Love yourself. Love on yourself, water sign.